Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Compact Claustrophobia. So on the last episode, we built this amazing automatic tree farm. I'd say what you want about it, but it does work pretty well. I did leave it running for a while just to check out what I'm missing and where it lacks. So if I take a look here, we're totally out of wood. But we do produce enough charcoal. You see how the charcoal has been piled up. Niter, we're getting niter, but not very quickly. But notice how we were running out of slag. So before I continue with the progression, I think I need to worry about slag. So you see here, it's not producing sand fast enough because this one is not very quick. And if this one is too slow, then it takes forever to pile this up, meaning this really never gets any sand. So I think what I'm going to do is speed up some of these machines. And right now I think what I can do is just upgrade them a little bit. So I want to upgrade them at least to reinforced tier. Actually, what's the next tier? I think it's Signalum? Signalium? Yeah, this one. This is the next tier, and we're not quite there yet because we need Blizz, which means I still don't really know how to get liquid XP into here. So I'm not going to worry about that, but let's make a bunch of reinforced upgrades first. Aside from that, I do want to get into or follow the rest of the quest line so we can get closer to the infinite storage. I'm pretty confident that we can get there pretty soon, maybe with this episode or the next one. I know I said that last time, but after the tree farm, we should be there pretty much, I think. But let's craft these reinforced upgrade kits first. So we're going to need a bunch of electrum, right? Digital storage. I know I keep saying it, but I could really use it right now. Got stuff everywhere. Alright, so we should have, I think 4 is enough for now. I'm also going to make a couple of these augments. Yeah, these should really speed up our machines. But for that induction smelter that produces slag for us, I want more of these auxiliary sieves because they increase the chance of secondary product. And that's what we care about. We don't really care about the speed. It would be nice to have more speed, but I think we're really hurting on the secondary production, right? So I need some bronze here. I also need some space. Bronze is copper, and oh, hang on, I can figure this out. Don't worry. So I do want a bunch of these auxiliary reception coils, though, because they do increase the speed a little bit. Let's just craft a bunch. I should really get into the habit of crafting more at once. But other than upgrading the tree farm, I do want to get into the trend of adding setups for certain things, right? Like a tree farm is really good. And one important thing that I need a good setup for is coke. And I'm going to stick with the thermal foundations. If I look up here, coke. With the thermal foundations coke, because the immersive engineering version, you can really only make it in a coke oven, and this is slow as heck. But using this redstone furnace with the pyrolytic conversion upgrade, you can make it directly using this, and this can be upgraded, which is really good. The only downside is that you need a little more setup, right? Because this requires coal, and getting coal is a little bit of a journey. I think you need a pressurizer, which needs manufacturing from pulverized charcoal, which we all know where we get that from. So there's a little more setup involved, but I think it's something we should be doing instead. And then auxiliary sieves. There's no way I'm going to need that many, but I might as well. So upgrade. I don't think you need to be upgraded. Everything else should be okay. So I'm not really hurting on speed here, but I might as well. Yeah, this is not the bottleneck. The bottleneck is this machine for sure. So I had this nullification upgrade added onto this. That's because I was expecting it to be producing more sand than I wanted here. And just so the machine doesn't clog, I'm going to have this delete excess outputs. But honestly, it doesn't look like it's really causing an issue. So you get double upgraded. Another thing I'm not really confident about is how much power we're going to consume. So I guess we'll see that over time. Yes, so I think you also need to get upgraded. Now, this one does need nullification chamber because we have too much flint and we don't use this anywhere. So rather than just dumping it somewhere, I'm just going to delete it on the spot. But this isn't a bottleneck, I don't think. All right, so we should be getting a little more sand here from now on. All right, yeah. Now this one, I want this one to upgrade with the auxiliary sieve because we want the byproduct of slag. And that's what supplies our sequential fabricator with the slag to get phyto grow for the tree farm, right? I think that should help it. Everything else, charcoal is not really an issue again. We're actually producing too much of it. So we're about to fill up here. And the good thing here is that once this fills up with wood, this cache is going to fill up, which is great. Yeah. I think we're okay for now. I can upgrade this a little more, but I need to get to a Signalum upgrade kit next. And we're quite a ways away from that. How do you even make Signalum? We can do this. We just can't get the cryothium right now. At least we probably could if I can figure out how to get Essence of Knowledge or Liquid XP. Might be able to. Oh, you know what? Oh, this is probably how you do it. Never mind. You need Ender Pearls. We are not getting that anytime soon. So we'll leave this running for a little bit, and then I'll come back to it and figure out what else needs to be upgraded. One poop, thank you. You know what? Sure. I need some health. And focus on the next task, which is figuring out a way to get more coke. All right. So luckily I did leave this here. In order to make that pyrolytic conversion upgrade, you need 1 piece of coke, which that's what this was for. So I'm glad we got this one. This is going to need Electrum gear. We just put away everything here. And then, you know what? Harden upgrade. Let's make a lot more hardened upgrade kits for all these strong boxes. Not hardened, the reinforced upgrade kits. Let's just make a bunch of these. And just upgrade these chests because, man, I need more space. There we go. Nice and yellow. More space. Very nice. And then ruin the space immediately with me not caring about organization until I get digital storage. That's okay, though. So, pyrolytic conversion. We're going to need some electrum. We're going to need some treated wood. And we're going to need a piece of coke. And copper plate. But we do want to set up automation for this down the road. That's our copper plate. And then we need nether brick. Really? Not too bad. We have a source of lava already. Actually, not really. I just collected a whole bunch of it and I haven't really done anything with it. 55 buckets is plenty though. So netherrack. I'm going to have to make it though. Yeah, so redstone and a bucket. That shouldn't be too difficult. So I needed 1 nether brick, which is 4 netherrack, right? 2, 3, 4. And we cook it. Thank you. And bricks from the nether regions. Sure. Alright. That should be our pyrolytic conversion upgrade. And I did make a redstone furnace ahead of time. And there you go. And I think I can even do this, right? Yeah, so conversion kits fully upgrade a block to a given tier, so I don't have to like double click and save me 1 slot of space, right? Which never hurt anybody. So we got to think about this. I want to create another compact machine that would do the charcoal to coke conversion. So how many machines am I going to need? So we need the furnace, right? That's already something we have. But we need coal. And to get coal, we need a pressurizer, right? To get graphite. Or to turn graphite into coal. To get graphite, we need a manufactory to turn pulverized charcoal into graphite. Now, I think I'm going to stop here because we're getting pulverized charcoal from our tree farm right here. So what I can do also, and I think I will do, is something like this. Let's get a strong box first. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this strong box is leave it right here. I'm going to push pulverized charcoal there. And like I want a small enough buffer so that I can have a good amount of it, but also not totally take everything, right? Because if I had a cache here, I still don't really know how many items this can store, but I think it's a lot. 20,000. Right? I don't want this to fill up with 20,000 charcoal before the rest of this can continue, right? So I'm gonna leave it like this for now. I'm gonna basically move this strongbox as I need it, and then put it in this setup. So I need a manufactory, a pressurizer, and the furnace. We already have the furnace, so I'm gonna need a manufactory. I don't think I have another one. No. And piston. And lead ingots, which I'm pretty sure I have lead somewhere. I got plenty over here. So that's manufactory. And then pressurizer. Pressurizer is going to be a little more pricey though, because we do need graphite, which is what this is for. So I'm going to start setting up the machines for it, I think. And what size machine do I need? I think a small one is okay, right? And the small compact machines are not small. I meant tiny. I think one of the tiny ones is completely fine. It's a small setup. I think I need compact machine walls, machine casing. I have one here. I think I have small compact walls. I don't, but I'm pretty sure I have modularium. I made a good amount last time in order to get this room over here. We got modularium. We got plenty of that. And let's go ahead and turn that into walls. All right, so we get the walls, and we get some planks from right here. And that should be a tiny compact machine. Look how quick that was. Now, I guess I'll put it right there. I'm also going to need some flux ducts. Yes, like the animal, duck. I can put that right there. And I'm going to need a tunnel. I don't think I have any tunnels on me, though. No. So I'm going to need a light engineering block, which is iron mechanical component, a bunch of iron, and a bunch of copper. All right, so we can get a bunch of those. Did you not craft? Okay, yes you did. And then make a bunch of engineering blocks, and then we go back to this guy here. And I would like some tunnels, please. Okay, thank you. So I should be able to go into this room. And then remember the rule. We face north, facing north, and then bottom left or southwest. Southwest, right? Yes, southwest. And here's a tunnel. And set this to north. Yeah. And then power. Okay. So all the machines are going to be right here. And manufacturing goes first. Let's do it like this, right? Yeah. Just have more walking space over here. So manufacturing goes first. And we need the manufacturing first before I can craft this because we need graphite. So let's get some charcoal dust. It's in over here. Yeah, I'll have a stack, sure. And then we'll throw it here for some graphite. I don't really know how much graphite we're going to need. Ferroboron, alloy furnace. Okay, so we're also going to need an alloy furnace. Getting a little pricey. Yeah, and the bare minimum we need is basic plating, which needs the graphite, so we do need graphite. That's going to be 2 of those basic platings. A furnace. Brick, which is clay. Yeah, the water is in not so permanent place. I just haven't really figured out where I want it yet. It's just hanging out here in the metal press room. It'll get moved eventually. I say that about a lot of things, and it'll take me a while before I actually move things. That's okay though. All right, so we got some clay, and that gives us brick. I think that's enough. I didn't need that many. All right, alloy furnace. I'll go ahead and put that right there. So we're gonna want several things, right? We're gonna want plenty of tough alloy, meaning we want plenty of ferroboron. And that means we're going to want boron and steel. Luckily, we have everything, actually. Now, to get tough alloy, we need lithium. Lithium is something we get from auto-clicking. I think a steel ingot. So we have a little bit of lithium left over. Haven't really used it for much else. We got plenty. Let's consolidate. Yeah, we go. Okay, we actually have plenty. Okay, so that's gonna be that. We're gonna need some more graphite. Graphite is cooking right now in that compact machine. Linear actuators would be that. I can craft that now, I think. I know nuclear craft does have upgrades, like speed upgrades as well. I'm not reading that. So this is actually not too cheap, not too expensive. Sorry, it's really cheap. All right, we have all of that, but you got to be careful because if you spam speed upgrades without planting energy upgrades, it's kind of like a balancing game early on. Basically, if you add too many speed upgrades, it's gonna consume a ton of power. It is a little slow, isn't it? I guess I'll give it one speed upgrade. Let's see. Let's give it one speed upgrade. See how much of a difference it makes. Okay, so we just need pressure plate. How much of a difference are you gonna do? Okay, so every time you add a speed upgrade, it doubles the speed, but quadruples the amount of power it takes, which is quite a lot actually. But for our purposes, it's not going to run full time, so I think I'm okay with that. So we have some ferroboron, right? I think I'm going to convert 4 view, not 8, into tough alloy. Because I think it gives us 2 at a time. Yeah, it's still a little slow, right? Yeah, but it's for sure going to drain our... Actually, no, it doesn't really. You know what? Make another one. But that means it's going to do like a 16x power consumption. Oh, 9? I don't really know the ratio. The speed will increase linearly, so 1x extra with each additional upgrade, while the power use will increase quadratically. Whatever that means. Man, why you gotta be so expensive? Each one is... I need 16? Is that enough? No. That's fine. We have some extra boron and steel we can use. That's pretty much all I need for this, right? I guess I'll set up the other infrastructure for this. So I do want another strong box. There's gonna be a lot of strong boxes like everywhere. Much worth it though. So I guess I put you right here. It's a little cramped in here, right? But that's going to be on the south side, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna put... Okay, so the manufactories, I don't think they have like a pool to them. So I'm going to do the pool up here, I think. I'm gonna put this on the south, right? And let's get a item duct over. Let's put you here and then extract. I want this to extract, enable. Yeah, so you're gonna take in the charcoal. No, pulverized charcoal. Yeah, you want pulverized charcoal. And I think just in case I forget, I might as well filter it. Oh, you can't? Oh, I guess you actually need it. Where'd you get the quartz from? I have no idea where it got quartz from. No, where are you getting it from? Wait. Okay, there's a connection right there. No, don't do that. Can I parkour over there? No, I think I have to parkour from back here. I can't even parkour from back here. Hang on. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, forget. You gotta watch out with your connections, otherwise they're gonna send a whole bunch of stuff that you don't want. So I do need to manually set the filter because I'm used to playing things like, or mod packs like GTNH where you don't need to set the filter. You can take directly from JEI and whatnot. It's also very useful, but I guess this doesn't happen and that's okay. So to avoid that from happening, we're going to filter this with charcoal and whitelist so that in case I get any weird junk in there, it won't interfere with our setup. All right, so I can put stuff like there and it won't take it out. Okay, so we got some more tough alloy and basic plating and some redstone. Was it redstone? I already forgot. Yeah, okay. So 4 and actuator. All that stuff's over here because I dropped it off. That is our pressurizer. Okay. The terror of knowing. Sure. So if I go in here. So I don't know if this has a auto output. For example, I want this to go into the pressurizer, right? but I don't really know if these have a auto output. Input. Doesn't look like it. Nuclear craft doesn't really, I don't know. So I'm going to have to pipe it, which is, not really a problem. I can do that. If I do that and then extract, you should be able to move all of the graphite over here. And then you pressurize it, right? And then I put the redstone furnace down, which is right here. Now, thermal expansion is great because it does do auto input. You can do that. So it will pull from machines. So I put input and then auto input. And it should take, oh, you're kind of slow. Oh, well. So it should take whatever this produces, which is coal. Yeah, coal. I think I have to upgrade it first for it to actually work or something like that. Right there. Oh, you know why? Because I guess there's no coal recipe in a vanilla furnace, right? Yeah, so it won't even accept it. So it won't accept items that it can't do, but it needs the pyrolytic conversion. And then it should accept it. Yeah, because now there's a recipe for it. So this is just really slow, so I should at least add one of these guys, yeah. There we go. Okay, so now, yeah, this is a way faster method of producing coke. So, and then I want this to be output. So I can have a tunnel. Actually, no. I think I'm going to push it directly. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this, I'm going to break it, and I will put this. Actually, where would this go? Can I connect them to the same place? Like, for example, south. Does it work like that? So if I put a tunnel here, can I also connect it to the south? No, doesn't let me. No, because we already have two connections, north and south, right? It won't let me. So I guess up. I guess we'll do up. That way it'll output into another strong box or so. So it'll do that. It's going to build up with charcoal over time. How much does it produce? 250 over time. Yeah, so I'm going to... So what I wanted to do with that is just have the fluid output out here. If I need to do something with it, I don't even know what to do with creosote. Can I use it as a fuel? Because that would be really helpful if I can. You can. Oh. Okay, so this might be a fuel option. All right. I don't, waste it. But I'll just leave it here for now. Okay, so that means you have a output on the top. And what if... It's going to be really funny, but what if I just... Yeah, that. Because we already have this filtered, right? I guess I need the... Do you not auto extract? I thought you did. Yeah, okay. I guess if it's like exporting from a machine, you have to use a servo. Yeah, okay. So now we get the coke back into the same strongbox. And because we have it filtered inside, it's not going to... We have it filtered right here to only accept pulverized charcoal. It won't send it back into the manufactory. So that's our system. I believe it's closed. How's our power? We're okay on power. So how this is gonna work is that I just give it pulverized charcoal, right? And then over time, it'll produce coke, and we'll have it right here hanging out. I'll leave that here too. Sweet. So now it's a closed system, and I can definitely upgrade it over time. But I'm a little nervous about upgrading our machines because we only have so much power, right? We gotta figure out a power situation at some point. Okay, so I left it running while I was doing some editing, and we have a little bit over 2 stacks, almost 3 stacks, which is pretty good. Plus that one is 3 stacks, right? So we have a little bit of time left, and I'm thinking we should just continue down into this quest line. And it's asking for some hop graphite dust. So, okay, so I think this is a little bug. It should say we turn 8 coke dust into hop graphite, but it doesn't show up. But I'm pretty sure that's how it is. I've played with immersive engineering before. It should work like this, but the recipe doesn't show it for some reason. But let's start with coke dust, and that would be coke in a crusher first. So I'm just gonna grab a stack and then throw it over here. Yes. All right. And while that's processing, let's get the squeezer going. And I'm gonna need the immersive engineering manual. Or what's it called? Manual? Engineer's manual. Yes. And what am I going to need for this? I think it's under heavy machinery. Yeah, we need the squeezer. It's a multi-block structure that presses. Okay. So I'm gonna need. There's no way for me to keep track of this, right? No. All right, let's get some steel scaffolding. I think I need 6. So one thing I wanted to try is that now that we have coke, there is a recipe to turn this into steel. So if I look up steel block, this one, we can use the alloy furnace to turn a block of coke and 2 blocks of iron into 2 blocks of steel. So let's try that. So it's just, I already forgot the ratios. Okay, 1 block of coke. Doesn't seem too expensive, actually. And then 2 blocks of steel in the alloy furnace. Now the question is, how fast is it? Oh, you're so slow. But this is going to give us 2 blocks of steel, which is going to be pretty helpful. All right, so we have everything for this. Should I have a permanent spot for it? I don't think so. I just want to get enough for a little bit. I don't think I will have a permanent spot. So I'm just going to... Can I just put it here? Or should I put it in the crusher room? Or in the metal press room? This is probably the best space. Yeah, but that means I'm going to have to move my water tank. Okay, you have to hit it at a certain direction. Okay, so we have our machines. And then we can power it like this. There we go. So you have power. And let's go check out the crusher. I think the crusher has finished by now. Yeah, 64 coke dust. And we throw this into the squeezer. Okay, I can just access the inventory, but where do I put the items? How much you want to bet is somewhere back there. That's probably right here. So if I wanted to automate it, I might have some trouble doing that. But we're not automating it right now. Oh, this thing is a power hog. Yep, that's okay. But we got hop graphite. Sweet. Thank you. And then we detonate it. Diamond nanocrystals 5 nanometers in diameter can be formed by detonating certain carbon-containing explosives. Is this really the only way to do this? No, I don't think there's a way to cheese it. We're going to have to craft the high-impact compactor for this, but that is it's quite a ways away. Okay, so I think I'll just get as much of this hop graphite as I can, and then blow it all up at once. So I think this is... Oh, that's it. Oh, it's 8 per 1. Oh, yeah, we need a lot more coke. That's fine, though. So I think I'm going to craft another small compact machine for the blast room. And let's do that real quick. All right, tiny compact machine. This will be for our blast room. I don't really have a spot for this anywhere, so I guess I'll just put it... I don't really know where... You know what, you can go up there. Sure. So let's get some TNT. But that is the recipe, right? Just to make sure. Success chance 20%. So I would expect 5 per diamond nugget. I think that's how probability works, right? Is there really no other way to get this? Alright, so we gotta be real stingy. So make some TNT here. I'm assuming you just throw it on the ground. Oh, this just scares me. I don't want to lose this. Stuff is kind of expensive. And I think I'm going to convert all of the coke I have on me right now into hop graphite so I can get into diamonds. That is how you do it, right? I don't want to make a mistake. Hop graphite. Yeah, you just blow it up. All right. You say so. I don't think we got any. Oh, no. I guess we're going to have to try again. Alright, we got 2 stacks this time. This should give me 16 hop graphite in the end. So I was looking through the recipes a little bit, and I realized that we would need about 4 nanodiamonds to get a very basic system going, right? I'm going to need 1 for the crafting grid itself, and then 1 for the grid through the construction core, 1 for the controller, and then 1 for the drive. Yeah, so we would need 4 nanodiamonds, and hopefully we'll get it with 2 stacks of coke dust. If not, then we may have to up our production of coke dust a little more. Okay, so 16 hop graphite, and then I did make some TNT. I have some extra resources for that. Then get my backpack. And let's hope and pray that we get 4 nanodiamonds from this. No. It has to be... I caught myself. It has to be the ingots. It does, right? It has to be the ingots, yes. Okay. I would like this high impact compactor so I don't have to leave it to chance, but this man is kind of expensive. What else do you need? What do you need? Tritium lamp? That sounds like something you need. Fusion react. You need a maximum compact machine. How bad is that? I don't think we're remotely close to that. Yeah. We're quite a ways away from getting it efficiently. So we just want 4 nanodiamonds, so let's hope that this gives it to us. Now, I don't know how this works. Like, does a 20% chance work for the entire batch, or is it per ingot, right? So is it more efficient for me to do one at a time? I don't know. So I'm just going to put all at once. And let's give it a try. I want 4. We got 2. Okay, so I have 4 more. Hopefully we'll get the 2 more nanodiamonds that I need. I keep calling them nanodiamonds, but they're actually diamond nuggets. But you get the idea, right? So hopefully I get 2 more right now. Otherwise, we may have to leave it for the next episode. Oh, 3, of course. Okay, in that case, I think we'll leave it off for next time. We did pretty good today. We set up a little setup to get more coke. And it is a little slow. It's got some ways to improve. But I think I'll do that for next time. So it looks like for sure we'll be able to have the refined storage system next episode. And I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to change a lot of things for us. For now, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Have a good day. See ya.